what you need, tell me what you wanna give, how much blood would you bleed? I'ma tell you I'm a misconceiver, I'm a believer. Someone better kick my fever. Tell me it's 100 degrees underneath my whole flesh. Everyone tells me it's a bit of a mess. I'ma tell the risk I was never at the end. I would never get it off my chest, though. I'm forgetful. Someone better tell me I was always on the edge.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between our visitors and the Detroit Lions.
Let's go now. It's a flag. It's 59. Like the blue. Go.
Now a first-time 1,000-yard rusher from a season ago, it's Derrick Henry. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
On second down, here's Henry. And he'll wind up losing yardage here. Back at the... Backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a fourth down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Landry now on the return. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Lions will take over. So first and 10 now from the 30.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play. Check.
This is Alvin Kamara, who made the Pro Bowl in each of his first 2 NFL seasons. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Second and 6. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And out across midfield down to the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Tighten up. Yep. Move. Ready.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
On second down, Kamara. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. And they will finally drag him down at the Chargers' 10-yard line. So now, following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10.
Protein spill. Hey, exit. 5.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie first-rounder from Michigan, Devin Bush. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious, so you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Derrick Henry. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Taylor. Looking for Perriman, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Akeem Talib. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
30 base. Go. Hey, Haywood.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Buying time to it, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Tyrone Crawford able to record his 5th sack of the season. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
General West.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. He was looking for Landry that time. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. On 2nd down now, it's Henry. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming. We're scoreless after 1.
Check, 59.
They'll try to run for the first one. A big seam, and he might go all the way. 30, 20, 10, and all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Derrick Henry, 87 yards, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, the game had been pretty uneventful offensively until that big strike.
No doubt about it. Almost felt like they were just going back and forth a little bit in the first quarter. But in the second quarter, things ramped up a little bit. Things jumped up. And you're exactly right. Going to make a highlight film or two. We'll be watching that one later on today.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
2nd and 9 now. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. 22 yards there, a first down.
Alpha.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Yes. 6. Watch the screen. Let's go.
off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit that sack to Jabal Sheard.
Well, that's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Here we go. 60 or 61. Match box right now.
And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Go.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. First down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Hey, high 7. Ready.
Now back to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Ready. 15, Ronnie. 15 line. 6-6, pull it high. Hey, seam 6.
6 man. Check curls.
Now. Hey, orbit.
Okay, on this defense. No.
Get it.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's got it. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So 2nd and inches after that 1st down completion went just shy of the marker. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. James White, his first touchdown of the new season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point good by Gostkowski, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. Well, earlier this half, you were wondering how they were going to defend him. I think you used the term bottle him up at different levels. They've struggled to do that.
They certainly have, because when you see them approach, in order to bottle him up at different levels, that front line's got to take care of business. Otherwise, he starts to sift through.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense. When you enter the game as the AFC Player of the Week award winner, you expect runs like that, and then some.
It was fun to watch him in the opener last week in Week 1. He was spectacular and open for more here in Week 2. Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. The Chargers were best in the NFL, 7 of 8 on 4th down last year, and they're going here. Here we go on 4th down with Taylor. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, it's Taylor. And he's going to have the connection with Foster. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now Taylor to throw. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Taylor. Got an open man, it's Foster. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 20-yard line. To throw is Taylor. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. He will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Now it's Kamara in the passing game. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 1st down Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Hey.
Back to throw. Looking for the out route. It's completed to Landry. A swift move and then tackled just on the other side of midfield. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
At the Chargers' 48-yard line.
2nd and 3. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 15 yards for the Lions there on a 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Good. Hey, dude.
At the 33-yard line.
Hey, check Mike 6.
Let's go.
On play action, they'll throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Tyrone Crawford able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12.
Bravo. Yep. Shoot.
Looking to throw. Caught. It's Wilson. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Look at me. Go. Go. Snap.
He'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the rookie linebacker from LSU, Devin White. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction. Excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
Yeah, and he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 8. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
Hey, check Mike.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw, eluding the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Tyrone Crawford in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Well, that's 2 sacks in this game, so add that to the 4 from last week. I think that's 6.
Good math. Excellent math. And look, he's going to get all the attention. He deserves it. He got home and got the quarterback on the ground. But that's a concentrated team effort because you got a lot of guys who occupy blockers to allow him access to rush the passer.
It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy.
Derrick Henry all alone. He's at the 40. Past the 20. Tip touchdown, L.A. Derrick Henry, 78 yards. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. He's been having a great game, and that one right there, his best run so far, and it ends with 6 points.
And not only that, in his mind, what is he thinking? Can I get to 200 yards as well? Because he knows he's closing in on it. He may not know the exact number, but the best runners have a feel of what the yardage is that they're compiling, and he knows that he's getting close to that 200-yard mark now.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded at the goal line. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 22 yards there, a first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. There goes a deep ball, end zone, and that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Greystone, Travis. Hey, Alpha.
2nd and 10. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 33.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook, and a great grab on the other end. Now a play fake here on first down. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
61, matchbox right. Hey, high 7.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Now, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
No move to pull the offense. Taylor's going to go for it. 4th down. Here's Taylor. And no, it's incomplete. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position.
10 Lobo.
Oh, you got deep? Strong right. Strong right.
Snap.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's Andrews. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. They'll run with Muhammad. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Second and 13. And now here is another interception. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result.
And I don't know if he made it out of the end zone. No signal. Yes, it's a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about. There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed, that's the spark they were looking for.
Hey, team 6, look at me, zipper, 5.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Going for the deep ball. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe you can expect more passes like that downfield.
Hey. Rock it.
Check. No. Off.
They're going to look to throw. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
30 base. Smooth.
At the 47-yard line.
Big rip.
Now back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. He'll drop to throw. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That goes for a gain of 31.
First down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Snags it for the pick, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
From the 22, here's second and 8. They'll run it again with Henry. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
Check the backer. Check nine. Safe. Go.
On third down, Henry. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. They run. It's Williams. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on fourth down. The fourth down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. The tackle will be credited to Jake Ryan. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Again, it's Henry. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike.
On third down, Henry gets by him, and now a little daylight. He's at the 50. He's at the 30, the 20, and all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Derrick Henry. His third touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
They try to run on first down, but this defense says no dice. They stop them a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll make it 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 35-yard line.
Now a give, right side. Muhammad. A nice job there as he rumbles for 9, and it'll be back to a 3rd and 3. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. On third down, Muhammad. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for our visitors, it's a dream start. 2 wins in 2 early road games. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for the Lions, they'll drop to 0-2, and they'll look to get back in the winning column.
How many of y'all came to win?
Oh, they asking my name, huh?
You ready?
S-T-R-O, I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend